to our Australian rules footy now in Club Corner. Robert Walls and John Reid representing Fitzroy and the Sydney Swans, talking about yesterday's clash with Crackers Kennan.
Well, congratulations, Robert. Halfway through the third quarter, you were 31 points up and you let him back into the game. Have Fitzroy sort of lost a bit of the kill?
That was a very disappointing part of our game, because when we got the 2 goals at the start of the third quarter to go 5 goals up, I thought we should have gone on with the business, and we didn't. And credit to the Swans, but I also felt that a lot of our players played undisciplined football, and they let themselves down and let the team down.
Johnny, yesterday you put in Dennis Carroll. He had 17 stitches in his head and he played with a bandage. He played a great game, but do you think you really took a risk with him?
Oh no, it was only a scalp wound, so there was no effect on him at all.
Ironmonger yesterday, out of form. Every time Ironmonger tends to play well, the Swans go well. When he went sort of bad, you had to use Barry Round a fair bit more. We were a bit concerned about that at half time, with Ironmonger's dropping his marks.
Well, John had a quiet day yesterday. Yes, we did use Barry in the ruck then, but you know, credit to John, he's played well all year. Perhaps yesterday he was a bit quiet, but I'm sure he'll come back next week.
At the moment you're using Mark Scott, Robbie as a ruckman. When will you get Matt Rendell back? You know, you're getting to the really business end of the season now and you need Rendell. How long before he gets back in the side?
Well, he'll certainly miss next week, and after that, well, maybe he's a chance. But yeah, Mark Scott's done very well since he's taken over the #1 ruck position. Matt Rendell was getting close to full fitness when he was injured last week, so it's a setback to him, and you know, he'll probably struggle to be 100% fit by the season's end. So when he gets back, which might be 2 or 3 weeks, I'm sure that he and Mark Scott will share the ruck work.
Yesterday you opened up Ruse at centre half forward. He's been playing centre half back and playing well. Was that a bit of a gamble you made?
I guess it was a bit of a gamble, but we felt we needed a bit more bite across our half-forward line, and Paul Ruse is a player who I think can play anywhere. He's played on the forward line when he started his league career, and you know, he can test the mark. He goes for the ball when it's on the ground. He puts pressure on his opponent, and we thought it was a punt worth taking. John,
yesterday Bill Pickett on his old home ground played quite well. You would be reasonably happy with Billy Picken's form now. He's been out injured almost all the year, but he's starting to sort of get the back line working well. That's
right. Well, Bill, as we know, struggled last year for form. This year he's been unlucky with injuries, but over the last few weeks he has started to hit his straps, and it's great to see. He's you know, he's great to have around the club, just with his general enthusiasm and inspiration, so it's really good to see him.
Is it a concern to the Sydney Swans that there was only 9,000 people there yesterday and there didn't seem to be any supporters? Do the players feel it, that the fact that every time they come down to Melbourne to play, that they're not playing in front of any of their sort of supporters? No, not really. I think once you're out on the ground you don't notice the crowd anyway, so you know, we're out there to win, regardless of how many people are there to watch us. Well, best of luck, Robbie. You're making it a hard road for the 5. I just hope you keep on going, and John, keep it going.
Well, John and Robbie, you've both got the Pataki, and I've said this a million times, the best small goods you can buy anywhere in the world. And not forgetting this magnificent book, That's Your Sports. That's a great magazine, incidentally, fellas. And from McMahon's, this big bowl of honey there for McMahon's honey's really sweet, out of this world too.
Thanks, Lou.
Right, thank you, Lou. As we check the voting in the Canberra Club Award.